Uh-oh. Can't open those. Think it could be this one. But he's set on the left.
Third drawer, left-hand side.
Empty, empty, empty. Third drawer on the left. These are locked. There's not a Fernco in there. These, I don't understand how these would open. These drawers are empty. All right, that's crazy. Those don't open. These are empty. Where would it be? I don't know what to tell you. Today on Go Below with Rowe, I'm in Colorado, riding around with James Parker to see exactly what a Groundworks service technician does on any given day. Today, it's a follow-up call to see how the work is holding up. How'd you wind up at Groundworks?
So, I was working in the restoration business, and my wife looked at me and said, you know, you're gone more than my ex-husband, and he was in the military. And I like helping people, so service was kind of my calling.
So what's your business card say?
It says service technician.
Service technician, okay.
Yes. You know, if we see something that's, out of place, that we'll fix it then and there on the spot.
And are you typically by yourself when you go on these things?
Yes.
And how often are you able to physically fix whatever the problem is versus calling in a crew?
Probably 80% of the time.
No.
Sorry about that.
That makes it exciting.
That does make it exciting.
So we're officially here, and I'm guessing the guy in the Groundworks shirt's going to be the aforementioned Riley.
That is Riley that we talked about earlier, yes.
We were talking about you, man.
Oh, good.
How are you? Mike.
Good to see you, Riley.
John.
You're the homeowner.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic.
John, I'm James. We spoke on the phone. Nice to meet you as well.
So, pardon the intrusion. We're just tagging along, flies on the wall.
Yeah.
Trying to understand what these guys do after the fact, and I understand you had some work done, well, like a year ago?
We did, yeah. We had a bunch of rains, and our window wells started to fill up.
Yeah.
And then the water started to come in through the foundation, and we realized that was above what we could handle.
Isn't it amazing? Like, the water, it's like it has a mind of its own, and it's a crazy mind.
Oh, yeah.
And it wants in your house, man.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to get in there.
Yeah, and well, these guys are keeping it out, so.
That's our job.
Why'd you call Groundworks?
Just looking at reviews online, and they had good reviews, and then we had a great experience with them, so.
Anything else we should know before we go in?
Yeah, we're going to separate. So today I'm going to make sure that your system is functioning properly. So we're going to be testing the battery to make sure that the voltage on the battery is being able to run and then charge itself back up. We're going to make sure that there's no obstructions blocking the pump. From there, we'll go with Riley, and Riley's going to do an interior as well as an exterior inspection of your home just to make sure that there's no issues, because sump pumps, they're good for water, but they also help prevent your home from having any structural damage by making sure that we're not having water causing settlement.
Perfect.
Normally, by now, I'm under a house or in a hole or sweating to death in a plastic suit. So far, this day is downright dreamy.
So you have 3 pumps that are in the basin. One of them is going to be a cast iron. The other 2 are what we call a smart pump, so they are electronically controlled, and they are all controlled by this box that's on top.
John, have you had any issues?
We had a lot of heavy rains this last couple weeks, and we hear it every once in a while. It'll kick on, but for the most part, it's been pretty quiet. And
I apologize for sitting down. I had a big morning, and this is a rocking chair.
Yeah, it's.
And I just...
Make yourself at home.
Yeah, I have.
Now grab a bucket, and we make sure that we get that filled up so we can flood test the system and make sure that water actually moves through it, which is part of the external inspection that we'll do.
Would you like me to assist you in this endeavor, or do you need assistance? Can I maintain a seated posture? Should John remain here observing? What do you think?
Well, if you wouldn't mind, there's some buckets up in the van.
I'll get the buckets.
That you can just go through sliding door, and you'll just see one. If you got to take a few things out, just grab a bucket, and then we can go from there.
What you want is an empty bucket.
I need an empty
You're
bucket.
sending me to the van for the purposes of procuring a bucket with nothing in it.
Yes.
I can do that.
Okay. Thanks, Mike.
You bet. I love it when I have a task. It just makes everything more elevated, you know? Even if it's a bullcrap task, like get an empty bucket. Gives me something to do. Now, these buckets are not empty. Not by a long shot. Huh. Well, there's definitely not an empty bucket here. You think he wants me to empty one of these buckets? Oh, wait a minute. There you go. That is one empty bucket. Look what I got, James.
Thank you.
No, mention it. I didn't even have to dump anything out. There was another one nesting inside it, filled with stuff, but this one was empty, so
There we go.
I didn't mess up your neatly ordered van. Would you like me to go back to the van, James, to find one of those couplers?
If you open the door,
Yeah.
you're going to see my drawer system that's there.
Uh-huh.
Third drawer, left-hand side.
Fernco.
Yes, sir.
Third door down or third door up?
Third drawer, so it's you can't miss it. It'll be the only one that's on the far left.
James, I can miss it,
Okay.
but I won't.
All right.
Excuse me. All right, his drawer system would have to be here. These would be the drawers. Left, third. Uh-oh. Can't open those. Think it could be this one, but he's set on the left.
Third drawer, left-hand side.
Empty, empty, empty. Third drawer on the left. These are locked. There's not a Fernco in there. I don't understand how these would open. These drawers are empty. All right, that's crazy. Those don't open. These are empty. Where would it be? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
What do we got going on in here?
I'm looking for a Fernco. He told me it was in the third drawer down on the left.
You might be looking in the wrong spot.
Ah! No. The drawer system, this... I mean,
There's lots of drawers,
There's
yeah,
so
yeah.
many drawers. How did you open that up?
They got little push button, push it down, pull it out. That just shows how much stuff we have to carry for these homes when we service them too.
All right, I'm gonna have a word with James. He was very unclear about he didn't tell me about the button you need to do to open it. None of it.
And his check valve was good, he didn't need a new one?
Well, you know, if I don't bring him one, he's gonna want it. So I'm gonna bring him one. What'd you call it again? Check valve?
Yep.
The first thing you forgot to tell me is when you open the door, it's the immediate drawers that are right there, the white drawers. And when you do that, you'll find
A Fernco.
a Fernco.
Yes.
Now, I also brought a check valve.
We're going to need to flood test it, make sure there's no leaks.
Turns out it wasn't a bullcrap task. You can't flood test without an empty bucket. What exactly are you doing with this?
We are actually pouring water into the basin so we can get to a level to make the pump go off on its own. I could mechanically make the pump go off, but ultimately,
You want to field test it under,
natural circumstances.
Yeah.
And there it goes.
yeah?
So now it's pumping out.
That's what I'm hearing outside.
There's the hiss.
There's the hiss.
That's the gases expiring, letting me know that it's not going to hydrolock the system.
Perfect.
And that it's now functioning properly.
Easy breezy. I'll leave you to
I
it.
will wrap this up and get it done.
So James passed his flood test with flying colors. Now let's see what Riley's up to. All right, Riley. Where is Riley? There you are.
So what I'm doing here is I'm checking for floor sag and I'm checking for foundation settlement.
Okay.
Checking the floor joists, making sure everything lines up nice. So that's what my electronic CAD is for. I've got all my measurements within a couple feet to see if there's any change or variations.
Got it.
So as you can see here in that 22 feet, virtually nothing.
So you're happy.
Very happy.
Great.
Very happy. In that 22 feet, there's no movement whatsoever.
Love it. Have you checked the squat rack?
Squat rack is holding well. The floor is good over there.
It looks pretty good, but there's no weight on the rack, which is kind of disappointing, John. I figured a guy like you would be,
I'll try to do better.
you know.
Yeah.
He just
No.
re-racks his weight. That's what you're supposed to do.
Oh, classic fireman.
You get kicked out of the gym if you don't re-rack your weights.
So the short version is good news for John.
Absolutely. Everything I'm measuring so far, everything is measuring really good and no issues for concern at this point in time.
Perfect.
No jackhammering, no shoveling, no twisted up like a pretzel underneath a house. This is definitely the gig for me. Certified technician. What do you see? What do you don't see?
So I'm seeing the mortar joints are actually really good. I'm not seeing any cracks in the foundation. But as far as the foundation corners, because that's usually where you'll see if there's foundation settlement, the corners will break and start to settle and sink. The same thing is the wall movement. That mortar level is clean. You'll see that bottom mortar joint. It'll separate from that wall as well on a poured foundation.
Good news, John. The back of your house seems to be in good working order.
Perfect. Good to hear.
No, we can do the front of the house?
Yeah, let's do it.
Absolutely.
All right. What else
So-
do you see?
So again, the mortar joints look really good on the brick. Even on this corner, we're gonna come in here. And on the exterior too, we're checking the exterior freeze guards, making sure everything's good on the system as well when we're doing our inspection.
Right.
It looks like the water's coming out of the yard well like it's supposed to as
Yep.
well.
Got it.
So, and then from there towards getting through the entire home and looking at the exterior, that's when we go and look at the driveway and the sidewalk as well.
All right. Let's do that.
And you said you've been here since 2017?
Correct.
Has the concrete always been like this since 2017?
It has.
Okay. And with that poly, we can lift and level and then give you a 5-year warranty on it. With 1/4 inch or more, we come back and poly it for free.
Okay.
So with driveways, if you were to have this repoured, the next day it could crack and the concrete company would say, it's not our problem, it's your driveway. So that's the nice thing about the poly is we can give you a 5-year warranty on it.
Nice.
So you would move that panel basically up so it's flush.
Absolutely.
How do you know when you're done?
When I sit down with the homeowner and we go through everything I inspected, show them all the measurements, and then as well as talk about solutions for these set issues if we find any. If we don't have any issues or any concerns, we say, hey, we'll see you next year. We're gonna come out and do the exact same thing. At the end of the day, you should always end up with a hand sketch that has the measurements, has everything that we did, as well as all the photos that we took that day to show that we did what we said we were going to do.
So you need a moment with him to do that?
Absolutely.
All right, I don't want to intrude on that.
Nice to meet
It's
you.
been a pleasure to meet you, man. Thanks for your
well.
hospitality.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
I'd love to hang around, but see that woman with the blonde hair?
Uh-huh.
She's on her phone right now, and what she's doing is booking me somewhere
Oh.
to do something. Guaranteed. And it's going to be unpleasant. And I know I have to get out of here to stop her. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button for more Go Below with Rowe.